you were called an anti-vaxxer by the media, amongst other things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What did you make of those claims?
Laughable, quite honestly. To be an anti-vaxxer, to me, somebody that's an anti-vaxxer was somebody who's kind of never had a vaccine in their life and never would ever take one in their life ever again. Now, I'd had all my vaccines up until this one turned up, and then because I chose to not take this one because I didn't like the way that it was rushed, I didn't have any long-term safety data to check up against. I knew that my health has been pretty good. I've only missed a handful of days through illness in my entire working life, so I was pretty sure that if I was to get this virus, that I'd be pretty comfortable in fighting it off. And then so to be labelled an anti-vaxxer because of those views was just laughable. And again, I think the biggest thing that this has done, and I don't know if they took this into account, but a lot of people now will be questioning not just this vaccine, but because of what they've done with this vaccine, they've lost trust in the medical authorities, and they start to question all the other stuff that's going on. And so I think that's been one of the biggest problems over the last few years is that massive lack of trust, not only in the pharmaceutical industry, but I think also in our political system, and I think also in our police force, because the way that they've policed the different protests that have gone on has been absolutely disgusting. If you look at the way they policed the Black Lives Matter rallies, and then you look at the way they policed the freedom protests that were going on in London, now you would think that, people protesting for their freedom, that the police would be okay with that, peacefully protesting for their freedoms and their human rights. You'd think the police would just stand back and go, okay, fair enough. And then, the Black Lives Matter stuff, where all the violence was taking place in America, you'd have thought they might be a little bit more heavy-handed with that. Yet their approach to it was completely the opposite.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, an upside-down world where what you expect to happen is the complete opposite of what is actually happening. So truth and common sense has been flipped on its head.
Thanks for watching the Radical Health Rebel YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to share with your friends and family, or share via your social media. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of new video clips from the podcast. And if you want to watch the full episode, completely ad-free, plus premium content, and join the Radical Health Rebel Patreon community, head on over to the Radical Health Rebel Patreon channel at www.patreon.com/Radical Health Rebel. Thanks again for watching.